All right. Another quick and dirty one for us. Yesterday was a little bit of a rough one because of the $2 1 month long mistake I made a video about yesterday. So I'm rethinking still the entire system of plans that I've had because just something has to change there. And one of the things that I want to go over for when I'm treating myself really seriously is remind myself less about what I lost. I don't even think I lost a month of planning. I'm just being a dramatic little boy, and that's going to be sitting with me for a little bit. That's until I don't know, successfully reconfigure a few things. But we are going to run through because I've lived here for 2 weeks now, and so I want to map out the successes I've had for 2 weeks, opposed to ruminating only so much on the failure of a month lost that it's not even a month lost. I'm just a dramatic little boy, and I'm still feeling it pretty deeply. So let's go ahead and remind myself of how kick-ass the past 2 weeks have been, because I think maybe that'll help me out. I don't know for sure, but we're gonna see what that's like. I didn't like script this out particularly, so we're just gonna kind of hit it because I wanted a good genuine reaction to some of the things that I've got going on, which is uh, more video work than I even anticipated doing, and that was what precipitated the move in the first place, was needing to get that video work out. It's very important to me, and I've filmed so much, and then that's turned into enough videos to be happy with how much I filmed, but there's still even more videos to edit and be able to put out, and being in the swing of things to just quite comfortably, it's been 2 weeks and I'm back to YouTube and making videos, and that's super duper great. And refining my formula for filming and then trusting myself a little bit more as an editor. I used to always watch every video I ever made all the way through and then make all of the edits I needed. And I'm at the point where I have enough trust and faith in myself as I'm filming to then, as I'm editing, just um, some of the I embed little tricks in the raw footage that I know in the editing bay. Okay, we cut this out, we cut that, we keep that, and learning how to film myself so the entire process goes much more smoothly. And I've been refining that formula. It's not only, oh, I've been making videos, I'm back to YouTube, but no, I've been consistently refining, and every experience with filming goes a little better than the last one. And I'm properly getting to the project, and that progress has been astounding, even only looking at the output of the videos that I've made that I'm all pretty proud with. Thumbs up. I've been to 2 social events. I demystified how important VR, like going to social events in VR, was, which was a massive step forward. Went to a party and then I pussied out and I was like, nope, we're gonna go again. And then I did that also at a concert. And that's both things happened just within the past week, let alone the 2 weeks. So gaining that social confidence by remembering, oh, it's totally not a big deal and I'm actually worried about something different. Like, that was a huge step. And so that was 2 times I confronted how delicate I felt towards being social in VR, and absolutely smashed that level of personal growth, which is excellent. As far as being social in VR, I've also worked towards demystifying streaming, which is on the way. I think I've done 3 to 4 live streams in the past 2 weeks, which is kind of a banger record for me. And I've learned more about that system. I've learned that I am nowhere near leveled up enough as a creator to be able to pull off the live broadcasts that I ultimately have envisioned. And learning where my place is with streaming in relation to that, and being a little bit less scared of it and remembering what my setups are. So I've made tremendous work on live streaming progress as well, and then balancing personal relationships. I've been spending a little bit of time with a gentleman caller, and I'm going to go spend some more time there tonight, regardless of, I feel like there's so much other work to be done, but I know it's very important to, you know, balance an entire life. And so we're going to play Overwatch in between certain other activities, and it's going to be a fantastic night. Very much looking forward to it. And in other parts of life, I would have like, okay, well, I fell behind on my video work, so now I can't be social right now. I have to like catch up again. And that's what I would do if I wasn't so concerned with maintaining still work-life balance amid all of the personal and creative work I have been doing. And that's a very excellent amount of confidence and security within myself to feel that it doesn't matter if I'm ahead or behind on my creative project, which I don't even agree with. I just need time to sit with it for a little bit. It's going to be fine. And that I don't need to take the time to hurry and catch up on my code or whatever. It's like, nope, it's really important to go and spend time with your gentleman caller. And so I'm going to go do that and satisfy the fullness of life rather than just only focus on this one part. And that displayed to myself of what I need, generally speaking, that's radical too, because usually I don't listen to myself enough to take those kinds of steps. So that's really cool too. And that's something that's been more cemented the past 2 weeks or so. I think there was like one or two other developments. That's the big one. My commute now from moving here is 40 minutes on the bicycle, and it used to be 15 minutes to 10 if I was like speedy fast. And I haven't even been complaining about that. I have lots of time to complain about it, and I could definitely get a closer job if I needed to, but I don't mind the ride, and it turns out that humans enjoy exercise and it feels good too. And so I haven't even been complaining about that. I thought for sure I would be complaining about that, and it's just kind of life as normal because this is the life I selected. So if I selected a 40-minute bike ride and I knew if it's untenable, then I can just get a different job or I can transfer or whatever, and I'll figure that out. But there were enough other positive elements to living here that I had to making the move was right. And so far it's right on even more fronts than I thought it was. And it's that life I selected thing that I want to just focus on. Like, I am living the life I selected, and it's kind of the first time I've really selected. And it's not like I landed and people were like helping me out, or this is like what was expedient, or this is what made sense. And it's like, nope, this is just what I chose to do, and I'm doing that to the best of my ability. And honestly, for the past 2 weeks, kind of crushing it. And I've been pushing myself a lot, but in equal measure to when do we slow down, akin to I was pushing myself for an entire month of planning that a $2 Rockstar messed up, and so I'm not as far ahead as I thought maybe I would be by now. But that doesn't even sting that badly because I pushed myself, fumbled, and now we're just right back to, okay, well, we're still going to make a video about it. We're going to chronicle that journey, what's worth chronicling, what's not. Figuring all this stuff out has been radical. It's awesome seeing it put into production. And I wanted to take a moment to pay respect to that for myself, because watching myself yesterday after I made that video, and I watched it and I re-explained to myself what my vision quest is. That was really cool because I had already forgotten it by the time I had filmed it, edited it, and then watched some Supernatural and just rested. I sat for a little bit and made dinner and sat, and then I watched some TV, and then I sat, and then I watched my video. And that's like, what? This guy's genius. He re-explained his own vision to himself, but it was me. And it was so cool that I had already forgotten in a few hours what it felt like to have a dream get ruined by a $2 Rockstar. What a silly circumstance. And it was excellent still receiving that. And so I desire to receive this as well and see what the man Phineas Former thinks about himself, talking himself through what's been going well instead of only talking about something that's gone poorly. That seemed like a really important fullness to have, to catalog more of the, everything. Like, if the next 30 days looked anything like the past 2 weeks, dynamite. Dynamite. Change, nothing. Little tiny foibles included, and even then, I think that's a good foible to have. Not foible, that's the wrong word. But yesterday was a fantastic problem to have because something bigger needs to change, and now I know that. And so now I know what to be working on instead of trying to build it all to this really grand vision. It's like, nope, we're still missing some smaller pieces here. And I'm glad that I had that moment and that it was only 2 weeks into living here and that I'm able to even handle that moment with enough grace to then make a video and combat the moment of feeling like things fell apart a little bit by remembering how things have been built up to this point. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to get that thought out to kind of complete the saga of what yesterday was. Now we're laying the groundwork for today, so I'm going to upload this and then finish getting ready for the day, because then I have to go to work, and then right after I am meeting with my gentleman caller, and that should be an absolute delight. And that is what this video was, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Beef. I was going to close out the video, but then I accidentally bumped into a piece of furniture, and I don't know if you heard that noise or not. But if you did, I'm sheepish about it, and I could edit that out, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. Okay, bye.